you beautiful souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you here for the first time, my name's Cheri. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Today's reading is going to be a yes or no answer to whatever question you would like to ask. Please remember, this is a general reading. Lots of people, lots of questions, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you're looking for a more personalized reading, I do offer private readings. They're by gift exchange, meaning I will do your reading for you as a gift. I ask that you respond with a monetary gift. Whatever amount you feel is appropriate will be perfect. That way my readings are affordable to everybody. If you'd like more information or to get on my schedule, please email me at terrysinspiredtarot@gmail.com and I'll get you whatever information you need or onto my schedule if that's what you desire. Now, looking at today's general yes or no reading, we are going to have reading number 1 with the aventurine, reading number 2 with the citrine, reading number 3 with the tiger's eye, reading number 4 with the selenite, and reading number 5 with the moss agate. Please select your reading intuitively. Your intuition is not going to lead you wrong. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump into these readings now, so I will see you guys there. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 1 with the aventurine. The properties of aventurine are luck, prosperity, and fulfillment. So those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot yes or no to the questions of group number 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I will shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards to get us our yes or no answer. Okay, let's see here. All right, that's good. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay. So we start with the Hermit. The Hermit talks about spending time alone, kind of being on your own, having a lot of alone time. It also says that that time can be used very productively. Look how shiny the top of that mountaintop is. There is lots of positivity and productivity in that alone time. Next, we see the wheel. The wheel is about luck and fate turning in your favor. It also talks about healing in this deck because you can see it's a medicine wheel. Next, we see the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands says you may be making some form of sacrifice here that is unnecessary. So if you are making a sacrifice, make sure you examine it. Make sure that it is worth what is being gained from it. Now, the Knight of Pentacles talks about opportunity out in the future. It is very, very slow moving, notoriously slow moving. But it does say that there is opportunity out there ahead of you. You just have to be patient. Next, we see Temperance. Temperance talks about balance, balancing passion and emotion, finding that harmonious balance. In this card, it's a rainbow. So this is like a perfect harmony, balance coming into your life. And then finally, topping everything off, we've got the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles talks about significant abundance coming in. This is, really, I mean, you can see that it looks like a king sitting on a throne with all of the pentacles. This is significant abundance coming in. However, with that Knight of Pentacles being in there, it does seem as though it is delayed or at least taking a while getting moving. So coming in, but not super quickly. Okay, so looking at this as a yes or no, it leans more towards the yes than it does the no. The Hermit would kind of lean towards a no. The 9 of Wands would kind of lean towards a no. Everything else leans towards yes. You've got Temperance and the Wheel, which talks about luck and fate. And then the 10 of Pentacles, which is very, very positive, especially if you're asking a question about money or material things. So the answer to your question looks like a yes. Now let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please show us the situations of group number 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's take a look here. Page of Wands. So following your passions, starting something creative, stepping back into a passion from the past. This could even be a reunion. Six of Cups. Yes. Okay. So the Six of Cups is about going back into looking back and really appreciating how far you've come, how much you've grown. It can also talk about reconnecting with people from the past. So both of these carry that note. You guys may be reconnecting with old loves, old passions, maybe reconnecting with childhood friends, or spending time really paying attention to where you come from, how you've gotten to where you are, and hopefully appreciating that. The Page of Wands also says creative projects look really good right now. Knight of Wands, there's that whirlwind romance. Some of you are definitely stepping back into a romance, or possibly into a new romance with someone you're going to meet. This is the, love and emotion meets passion, and they just kind of swirl around that kind of emotion. And then the Five of Coins. The Five of Coins talks about fear around money, or it can talk about fear around loneliness. We're going to get Oracle on that, see how you deal with it and how you step out of it. Okay, so Oracle's going to start with the Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 1, please. Whatever's in their benefit. Check your emotions. All right, so if your emotions are running heavy, especially with this fear, whether it's fear around money or fear around love or loneliness, wherever this fear is located for you, make sure you're dealing with it. Fear is something we all feel. Like, fear is an emotion. Everybody feels it. I know some people are like, but yeah, no, everybody feels it. But you can move through it. You can recognize it, process it, move through it, realize that you're going to get past whatever situation is causing the fear. Now, let's see Moonology for this Five of Coins. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For the Five of Coins, please show us how they deal with it. Look at the bigger picture. All right, so wherever you're feeling this fear, kind of take a step back from that immediate situation. Look at the bigger picture. Things are moving forward in a direction that's going to be in your best benefit. So don't focus on the specific situation that makes you afraid. Kind of step back from it and see the whole picture all at once. Now, let's see the Six of Cups with Moonology as well. This is about reconnecting to the past, appreciating your growth. Ooh, what do you need to release? Okay, so as you step back into situations from before, or as you look back and process your growth, there may be something you realize you need to release. It could be hurts from the past. It could be fears. It could be situations that are maybe not good for you. There's something you need to release. So just be open to it as the universe communicates with you. Release it. It will be for your best benefit. Now, the Page of Wands out of Queen of the Moon. Patience. Okay, so this reconnection is coming in. You have to be patient. This also talks about you following your passions, stepping into a creative project, really jumping and running with whatever you're passionate about. You should follow your passions for sure. They're going to lead you down your path. Your guides talk to you through your passions all the time. But be patient. You're going to get there. It's not going to happen overnight. You have to be patient and let the universe move at its own speed. Now, the Knight of Wands. What is there for the Knight of Wands? Ooh, hunger. Okay. So the Knight of Wands is that whirlwind feeling. It's the feeling of falling in love. Whether you're falling in love with a person, you're falling in love with a project, you're falling in love with a career, whatever it is, it's that falling in love feeling. And you guys are hungry for that right now. There's a significant desire. Do not let your hunger overwhelm your good judgment, okay? This is a lot of emotion going on. So as you start to experience these whirlwind emotions, especially if you're stepping back into a relationship you've been in before, make sure you go in with your eyes open. Make sure that you don't let the whirlwind of emotions and your desire for that feeling cloud your judgment. All right, now let's see the spell casting oracle for the Transparent Tarot. The Transparent Tarot looks like a yes to whatever you asked. What is there for the Transparent Tarot? Healing. Okay, so the answer is yes, and there was even healing in the medicine wheel. The answer is yes to whatever you asked. Doesn't have to be about a relationship, doesn't have to be about money. Whatever your question was, the answer is yes, and your healing plays some part in it. All right, that is all I have for reading number 1. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 2 with the citrine. The properties of citrine are prosperity, confidence, and ambition. Those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards to get us our yes or no answer. Okay, let's see here. All right, that should be good. We'll get that to hold the cards. Okay. So we start with the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands says things are moving quickly. Things are picking up. Situations are moving quickly. Also, lots of spirit guide messages coming in a fast succession. Next, we see the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands talks about a new beginning. It's a new beginning where you are quite passionate in this beginning. A very significant beginning, very passionate. Next, we see the Page of Wands. That talks about following your passions, doing something creative. It can also talk about revisiting passions from the past, whether it's a hobby you've been involved in before, something you've done before, could even be a relationship from the past. Next, we see Death. Death talks about an ending, but every ending brings in a new beginning. So something is ending, but the new beginning is quite passionate. Next, we see the Star. The Star talks about a gift from the divine as well as healing. So healing is a strong factor and it feels like a gift, this new beginning. All right, so looking at this like a yes or no, I know the Death card is in there. However, everything is very positive. Other than that, it's got lots of passion. It's got lots of, lots of movement. And there's healing involved in it as well. So even with the Death card here, this looks like a pretty solid yes to whatever you asked tarot. Passion's all tied up in it, most likely. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. King of Cups, that's love, true, selfless, genuine love. 9 of Wands, that can represent a sacrifice. Some of you may be sacrificing something somewhere where it doesn't need to be sacrificed. The Hanging Man, that talks about delays and the possibility of a need for a different perspective. And then the Ace of Coins. The Ace of Coins is a new beginning of a material nature that kind of takes things to a new level in the material realm. So now you have beginning mentioned 3 times. Something's ending for a beginning with the Death card. There's a beginning in the Ace of Wands that you're passionate about, and then a beginning in the material realm that makes things better for you materially through the Ace of Coins. So there's definitely a beginning here. However, with the Hanging Man being here the way it is, there may be some delays. There may be some kind of blockage that's causing a delay because you've got the 9 of Wands talking about making sacrifices. So things may be a little bit delayed, especially if you asked a question that has to do with a timing. Now, let's see Oracle out of the Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 2, please. Thank you, thank you. Hope, absolutely. You need to cling to hope because, like air, you know, hope is wonderful. It moves us forward. It helps us to make transitions that are scary for us or difficult. And beginnings are oftentimes challenging, but your hope is going to see you through. Now, let's see Moonology for this Nine of Wands. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. What is there to add to the Nine of Wands here? Take time to breathe out. Okay, so whatever the sacrifice is that you're making, and this can also talk about taking a really strong stance on something, you know, kind of that sort of energy, where however it resonates for you, it's time to take some time to breathe. It's time to just step back from it a little bit, take some time to breathe. Don't let your energy get all absorbed into this. Now, let's also see the Hanging Man with Moonology. What is there for the Hanging Man, please? Thank you, thank you. Confidence is your key to success. All right, so even as there is going to be delays, and even if there is a need for a different perspective, the different perspective may be approaching things from a confident stance. You may be nervous stepping into the new beginning. Confidence is going to be your key to success. So you may need to shift that perspective just a little bit to being one of confidence in yourself. Now, let's take a look at Queen of the Moon. We're going to see the King of Cups. The King of Cups probably represents you. It's a true, genuine, selfless love. Now, King of Cups, fear. Okay, so you may be feeling fear, you know, with the difference of perspective leading to confidence. Confidence is kind of the antidote to fear. What's important in this fear card, because I do think the King of Cups probably represents you, and so you are dealing with the fear of the situation. She's afraid on the inside, but she's a goddess. She's in charge of everything in this card there is to be afraid of. She's got the birds on leashes. She's got the cage on a leash. Like, she is in control. And that is the way it is with fear. Like, we all feel fear on the inside sometimes, but you have to find that strength. And your strength comes from your love, your true, genuine, compassionate love. Find that strength within you to overcome it, to see what there is that you're afraid of and move through it for your best benefit. Now, let's see this Ace of Coins. So the new beginning of a material, self-love. Okay. So as you step into this beginning, self-love is going to be critical. It's going to be, because this could be starting a new job, this could be starting your own business, this, whatever it is, it has a beginning that you're passionate about that has an effect on your material realm, and you may be putting tons of energy into it. There's healing here too, though, and part of healing is self-love. So do what you need to make sure that you are taken care of. Treat yourself with the love you would treat your closest, dearest friend, your child, your significant other. That is the level of love you need to show to yourself. Now, looking at your transparent tarot, it is a yes, even with the death card there, because everything else kind of outweighs the negativity in the death card. So for the transparent tarot, please. Finding. All right. And this is about finding joy. I think that this new beginning is going to be finding joy for you. Yeah, it may be scary. Yeah, you may need to kind of shift your perspective to show your confidence in yourself. But as you do these things, and, you know, give yourself some time to deal with situations, as you do these things, though, you're going to find joy. All right, so the answer was yes to whatever your question was. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 3 with the Tiger's Eye. The properties of Tiger's Eye are confidence, fearlessness, and daring. So those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot. yes or no to the questions of group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I will shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards, and that will get us our yes or no answer. Okay, let's see here. All right, there we go. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay, so we start with the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups talks about not seeing what's right in front of you. It can talk about boredom. It can talk about seeing things the way you wish they were versus the way they actually are. Next, we see the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups talks about wish fulfillment, a dream come true, kind of feeling like things are, you know, happening in a wish fulfillment state. Next, we see the Hermit. The Hermit talks about alone time. It can be very productive alone time, but it's about being on your own, spending time alone. Next, we see the Moon. The Moon talks about, fear around decisions. It can also say that your guides are talking to you through your dreams, but there is a hesitancy around decisions that does need to be dealt with. Next, we see the Chariot. The Chariot is about forward motion and progress through your strength and determination. However, in this deck, the horses are facing completely away from each other. There is no motion here, so there may be some blockage keeping you from moving forward. And then topping everything off, we have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is an ending. It's an over and done ending. It can sometimes leave you feeling stabbed in the back. All right, so looking at this with everything here as a yes or no, it leans more towards the no than it does towards the yes. In this deck, the Chariot talks about a blockage to moving forward because there is no motion in the card. The Moon talks about hesitancy and decisions, which can be a blockage to motion. The Hermit is a pretty strong card for no. And then the Ten of Swords, also a strong card for no. Now, I feel like most of you may be happy about it because we've got that Nine of Cups in there, which talks about wish fulfillment. So I think the answer being no may be kind of a dream come true for you. Either way, though, the answer does look like a no to whatever you asked. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see here. Knight of Swords, that talks about some challenges and tests you've been facing, but it says they're not going to last a whole lot longer and you're going to move through them relatively easily. The Lovers, that talks about making that soulmate connection, deepening of connection between soulmates. These are normally romantic soulmates. You can have friends that are soulmates for sure, but the Lovers normally represents a romantic soulmate. The Sun, that is beautiful positivity. So lots of growth. Again, I feel like the no, probably a very good answer for most of you. Lots of positivity, sunshine, growth in your situations. And then the Queen of Coins. The Queen of Coins talks about you, most likely. It says lots of generosity. Whether or not you are significantly abundant, you share what you have with those around you. You have a very generous spirit. It can talk about abundance coming in, though, as well. Now, let's see Oracle for everything. Angels for group number 3, please. Archangel Gabriel. All right, Archangel Gabriel comes in. She is the message bearer. She helps you to understand the spirit guide messages for you, the angel messages for you. So if you need assistance, if things resonate but you're confused, if you need more guidance, Archangel Gabriel is wonderful. She can help bring in messages for you. Now, let's take a look at Moonology for the Knight of Swords. What is there for the Knight of Swords here, please? Your hard work is paying off. Absolutely it is. You're almost done with the challenges you're dealing with right now. And your hard work is paying off. You are making headway. All right, now let's see the Queen of Coins. What is there for the Queen of Coins here? Hunger. Okay, so there is a desire for this abundance to come in for a lot of you. Don't let the desire overwhelm you. Continue to share generously with what you have, and the universe is going to bring in more to supplement and just bring in more to bring in the abundance you desire. But don't let the desire for it keep you from using your sharing nature. Now, let's see. I want to see the Lovers with the Queen of the Moon as well. Ooh, extremes. Okay. So there is a significant soulmate connection here. You may even be asking about your soulmate connection. The Extreme card comes out. There's lots of passion involved in this. Passion can kind of be hard to navigate sometimes, and it can kind of make things scary. But you've got this. You know, the passions are not going to overwhelm you. This is kind of a fated connection. Now, let's see the Sun here. Dreams. Okay, we've got a couple of, like, the Moon being here talks about your dreams. The Dreams card talks about your dreams. I think your guides may be talking to you through your dreams, and this also is telling you to follow your dreams, like your hopes and dreams. Step into them. There's going to be tons of growth and positivity there. Now, the Transparent Tarot, which was a no to whatever you asked. Fertility. All right, so fertility has some bearing on it. This does not always represent reproductive fertility. In fact, it hardly ever does. If you're asking questions about fertility, then please seek whatever type of medical assistance you believe is necessary. This talks about situations being fertile for growth. So the blockages being removed, that sort of thing. If you do remove the blockages, if you move forward, the situation is going to be very fertile for growth for your desires. That doesn't change the fact that the answer to your question is most likely no. Like I said, most of you are pretty happy with that, so I'm glad for you. But the situation is going to be fertile for you to grow and expand and move forward. All right, that is all I have for reading number 3. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 4 with the selenite. The properties of selenite are cleanliness, light, and peace. So those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you personally. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. Please answer clearly through the Transparent Tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm going to shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will bring us our yes or no answer. Okay, let's see here. All right, let's go another time or two. All right, once more. Okay, there we go. We'll get this to hold the cards. All right, so we start with the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups talks about emotional maturity, having the emotional capability of dealing with whatever situation is facing you right now. Next, we see the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords says something is going to end. It may leave you feeling a little stabbed in the back, but something is coming to an end. Next, we see the Chariot. The Chariot talks about moving forward motion through your strength and determination. However, in this deck, there's no motion in this card. The horses are facing away from each other. They're not moving forward. So there may be a blockage that is stopping you from forward motion. Maybe that's what's ending with the Ten of Swords, though. We'll see how things progress. The Six of Cups talks about looking back and seeing how far you've come, really reconnecting with your past and appreciating your growth. Next, we see the wheel. This is luck and fate turning in your favor. The universe looking out for you, making things happen, things turning your direction. It can also talk about healing. So there may be healing coming in. Topping everything off, we have the star. The star talks about a gift from the divine. It also talks about healing. It's got a wonderful healing energy to it. So with the wheel being a medicine wheel in this deck, and the star, which represents healing naturally, there is a lot of healing going on with regards to whatever you're asking. Now, even with the Chariot being kind of stalled in this particular deck and the Ten of Swords talking about an ending, the rest of the cards very positive. The Wheel of Fortune super positive, the Star extremely positive, and the Queen of Cups says you'll make it through whatever challenges you need to overcome. This looks like a yes to whatever you ask, Tarot. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 4. 9 of Wands. So some of you making sacrifices or taking really strong positions. The Magician, that says you can manifest whatever it is you desire into your life. You have the talents and the skills and the capabilities of doing it. You just need to focus your energy to manifest your desires. The Hanging Man. The Hanging Man can talk about delays. It also may mean there's the need for a different perspective here. If you asked a question that has to do with a timing, the Hanging Man showing up in your situations, maybe your guide's telling you, yes, it's going to happen, but not quite in the timing you expect. And then the Six of Cups. All right, we've seen the Six of Cups twice. The Six of Cups is about reconnecting to the past, reconnecting to childhood even. It can also talk about looking at your growth, seeing how far you've come, and really appreciating the energy you've put in so far. Make sure that you are appreciating and celebrating yourself. Now, let's take a look at Oracle, starting with Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 4, please. Cherish innocence. That little voice inside you, your inner child, is talking to you. Pay attention, cherish that innocence, cherish that voice. Give yourself the love and care that you need. You guys are many of you are reconnecting to childhood things. Your inner child, kind of doing some of that inner child work. So cherish that innocence, reconnect with your history, and see how far you've come. See how you have overcome in your life, because you are worthy of being celebrated. Now, let's take a look at the Nine of Wands with Moonology. What is there for the Nine of Wands? Luck is on your side. So luck mentioned a couple times here. The wheel talks about luck, and then this new moon in Sagittarius also talks about luck. So wherever you've been making sacrifices, wherever you feel you've been sacrificing for the good of others, luck is on your side. The universe sees you, and things are changing. Things are shifting. Now, let's see the Hanging Man, because the Hanging Man talks about a little bit of delays. So the Hanging Man, take time to breathe out. Okay, so in this, well, first off, it could be a change of perspective with this take time to breathe out. If you're go, 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 and you never give yourself any time, then this is saying your change of perspective needs to be giving yourself some time to breathe and assess and, you know, kind of deal with how you feel about things. But also this take time to breathe out, the time, the delay in whatever you're asking about, this delay time is a time for you to just kind of breathe and do that inner child work that you're working on. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon, the Six of Cups. What is there for the Six of Cups? The reconnecting to childhood, boundaries. Okay, you are breaking through boundaries. I love this boundaries card. It's one of my favorite cards, because the flower has broken through the glass boundary that's containing the woman. And the woman is enamored with the flower because it has done something that she didn't think was possible. She didn't realize she could break through this barrier. And now she's realized that a flower can, so of course she can. A lot of our barriers are self-imposed, and sometimes from childhood. So whatever those barriers are that you feel like you can't break through, I feel like you are going to be realizing that you've grown beyond them already. So lots of breaking through your boundaries, lots of exceeding your expectations, and you need to celebrate that as you move forward. Now let's get the spell casting oracle for the magician. What is there for the magician here? That is you manifesting what you desire into your life. Life purpose. Okay, so you are manifesting your life down your life purpose path. This is your life. It's your existence. You bring what you desire into it. So don't let anyone kind of steal your energy or redirect you. Don't let these sacrifices overcome you. You are able to manifest what you want in your life. You have a purpose here, and you choose what direction that takes. Now let's see the transparent tarot, which was a yes to whatever you asked. Empowerment. All right, the answer is yes, because it is empowering to you in some way. So your empowerment tied into your yes. All right, that is all I have for reading number 4. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 5 with the moss agate. The properties of moss agate are harmony, balance, and serenity. So those things may have some bearing on your question, or they may just resonate with you in general. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, to the questions of group number 5. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm gonna shuffle until the deck feels ready. Then I will cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. That will get us our yes or no answer. Okay, let's see here, maybe once more. All right, there we go. We'll get this to hold the cards. Okay. All right, we start with the King of Cups. The King of Cups is about love, true, genuine, selfless love. It can represent a person. If it does, this person is very giving, very nurturing, very selfless. They show love to everyone from, caterpillars to bees to people. Love guides them. Next, we see the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups talks about looking at what you've lost versus looking at what you still have to be grateful for. One of the best ways to break up Five of Cups energy is with gratitude. Listing the little things you have, from the air in your lungs to the sunshine on your face, that you're grateful for to help break up that loss energy. Next, we see the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is about a proposal. This is sometimes a romantic proposal, like taking things to the next level, whether that's exclusivity, moving in together, marriage, whatever it looks like, it's a proposal. It can also be a work proposal of some kind. Next, we see the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles talks about you kind of having to wait patiently to reap the rewards of your labor. This is normally materially related, and your abundance will come in. You're just going to have to be patient for it. And then topping everything off, we have the Fool. The Fool talks about a new beginning. It is a very significant beginning. Sometimes it's a beginning that you jump into without really looking, but the most significant beginning in tarot, and start something brand new. Now, looking at this as a yes or no, I know that Five of Cups is in there, and the Seven of Pentacles can talk about delays, but everything else pretty positive, pretty strongly positive. So the answer looks like a yes to whatever you asked tarot. Now let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 5, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's see here. Two of Coins, so possibly dealing with some financial issues. That Seven of Pentacles says that the financial issues, they're gonna come to an end. You just have to be patient and let things grow. There's that Five of Cups again. All right, we're going to get Oracle specifically on this Five of Cups. Really listing those things you're grateful for helps you overcome this energy. There's a lot of sadness in this energy, and nobody likes being stuck there. So listing what you're grateful for helps to kind of bring your spirits up, but we will get specific Oracle for this to see how you deal with it. The Three of Wands, that says good news is coming in. It can also represent travel and unity. And then the Nine of Cups, that's a dream come true. So there is wish fulfillment out in front of you. There are good things coming in, and we'll see how you deal with kind of the heavier energy. Now, let's take a look at Oracle. We're going to start with Angel Oracle. Angels, for group number 5, please. Whatever's in their best benefit. Thank you, thank you. Face your challenges. Yeah, whatever challenge is in front of you, you have to face it. Like, see how the man has to walk across the bridge? That's you. You have to choose to face your challenges and walk across the bridge, so to speak. But there is an angel energy behind you, taking care of you, protecting you, helping you to move forward, pouring love into the situation. Now, let's see Moonology with regards to the Five of Cups. What is their angels, spirit guides, ancestors to help them break up this Five of Cups energy? Adjustments are required. Okay, so you have to adjust your mindset. You have to adjust kind of your focus. And that's what I was talking about with the gratitude. And I know it's hard when you feel like you've lost something, especially if it's significant. You've got the Five of Cups twice. So this is like probably a significant thing that you feel like you've lost. But list the things you're grateful for. Don't let your focus be on the loss. Shift your focus, adjust it to what you're grateful for, and it's going to help you move forward. Now, let's see the Two of Coins. What is there to add to the Two of Coins? That's about walking the financial tightrope, kind of figuring out how you're going to pay your bills. The answers you need are coming. Okay, so like I said, there's some delays, there's some waiting in the Seven of Pentacles, but your abundance is going to come in. The Two of Coins says you're struggling right now, but the answers you need are coming. You're going to make it through this situation. It is going to be okay. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon, and we're going to look at the Three of Wands. What is there to add to the Three of Wands here, please? Thank you, thank you. Nourishment. Okay, so the good news coming in. Everything that's happening is happening for a reason. It is to nourish your soul. It is for the nourishment and enrichment of your life and your path. Now, let's see the spell casting oracle for the Nine of Cups. What is there for the Nine of Cups here, please? Thank you, thank you. That's wish fulfillment. Dreams. All right, so something from your dreams, like a dream come true. That is what's happening here. Your guides want you to know that there is something that is like that that's going to replace this lost energy. So it is going to happen, a dream come true energy, something that's like it walked right out of your dreams and into your reality is coming towards you. You just have to be patient and kind of let the universe move at its own speed. Now, the answer was yes to whatever your question was through the Transparent Tarot. Spirit guide. Okay, your spirit guides are here to help. I feel like maybe some of you, the answer being yes, maybe not have been such a great answer, but your guides are here to help you and assist you as you move forward. So call out to your guides. They're going to be with you every step of the way. They have got your back. All right, that is all I have for reading number 5. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure you click that subscribe button. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.